The purpose of learning different reading techniques is to achieve something that we would otherwise be unable to achieve with normal reading. But there's a hidden problem in that. And the problem is that there is a mismatch between what we may want to achieve and what a given technique may allow us to achieve. Imagine different reading techniques as different means of transport. Now, if your goal is to get somewhere real fast, then you naturally prefer one means of transport over another, and that's fine. On the other hand, if your goal is to submerge yourself in the moment, enjoy each and every bit of detail that the scenery has to offer to you, then you'd probably prefer to go for a walk. And that's fine too. However, if your goal is to have this peaceful, quiet walk, and someone suggests you use a motocross bike for that purpose, and you don't know what a motocross bike is, then you would probably end up a little bit disappointed with the end result. Now, you may use that motocross bike to get faster to a place where you would then be able to enjoy your walk. However, this is something different now. This now demonstrates your ability to sequence different activities in order to achieve the final desired outcome. Now, having said that, let's talk about some scenarios where the technique matches the desired outcome. If you're reading for the purpose or goal of just for pleasure or for some sort of an immersion practice, or you're following an extensive reading practice, then the tool for that matches those scenarios best is the old school normal reading. So just reading for the sake of reading itself is more than enough as a technique. Now, if you're reading because, for example, you have an upcoming essay on a given topic, then reading should be only used as far as it allows learning. So it's a secondary activity, and one of the main purposes for speeding reading techniques in particular is to allow you to, with speed, find that which is relevant and save you time that you would use for other learning endeavors. So in this case, techniques like skimming, scanning make sense, and the thing is that we are sequencing them with other learning activities related to dedicating information to your memory and to writing, in this case articulating that which you've learned into the sheet of paper in the form of the essay that you're going to give afterwards. Now, here's one more scenario that I think is specifically important but often doesn't receive the necessary attention that it should. And that's when your goal for reading is to actually develop a specific reading technique. If your goal, if your purpose is to learn to read in a new particular way, then part of you should divorce from the idea of getting the results that the particular technique has to offer immediately. So if, for example, you're learning to eliminate your mechanical subvocalization in order to learn to read faster, and by reading faster I mean in the range of 200 to 400 words per minute, maybe towards that upper limit. If you have this goal and you're reading to learn how to do that, then it will naturally feel more uncomfortable in the beginning, and your reading ability may actually drop before it starts to actually rise up. That's normal, it's natural, and it's because in order to get the most out of what a technique has to offer, you need to develop the necessary skill. And skills take time to develop. So whenever you're setting yourself to develop a new reading technique or any learning technique for that matter, make sure that first your purpose for using it aligns with what the technique has to offer. And then the other thing is to make sure that you load yourself with enough self-love and patience in order for the skill to take root and for you to be able to reap the benefits that it has to offer. And that is all I have for you for this one. Thank you for watching, keep it bright, and I'll see you in the next one.